Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 now of The Outer Worlds, and we are here in Edgewater and about to give medication to one of these two people here. We have obviously Mr. Abernathy over there. We have a choice to give him the stuff or Esther Blaine. And we were going to choose one and now I don't know. What was Esther's reason? I felt like she's giving medicine for everyone and he's taking it for himself. We do Martin Abernathy to die if we... well, screw it. Hi.
I've got some time.
You better have. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Oh, so you're an asshole.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
No, that's fair enough. In Space's Choice, we're quite happy with that. Oh, we can be charmful. I'm curious who you're going to give that medicine to. I don't care too much about that. Let's go.
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary.
Yeah, we know that. I just wanted to... that's it. We lost the opportunity to be charmful. Oh, we leveled up. Can we go back and talk to Abernathy now? I didn't get his medicine, but I feel like I should be able to...
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't give you.
You what?
Oh.
But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Not massively, no. I'll say I'm sorry, I do what I have to do.
Betray a man in his final hours? Of course, I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance.
Oh, there we are.
So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Oh, can I? I can assassinate you. I mean... Oh, nice house, though. Sorry, Mr. Abernathy. I assume now that we are going to get to go to our ship, but first we have some leveling up to do, and one of the leveling up that we sort of need to do is engineering, because we'll be able, if we get to level 20 in engineering, we can repair weapons and armor in the inventory, which is in the inventory, sorry, which is really important. Mainly because then we don't have to find a workstation just to repair an item, which I think is really beneficial. So we'll get that. What do we got here? Companion abilities. You can order the companions to do special attacks. Yeah, cool. There we go. So that's cool. We've upped for inspiration, so that's good. Any others close to? I've got 6 points available. I could do the ability to leap forward. Block just to hit stagger your attacker. We're actually 5 away from 40 here, so handgun critical damage can increase, and the crit chance goes up as well, which is pretty important. Melee attacks unlock power and sweep attacks. Ah, cool. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, we'll give 1 to melee because we're going to need to get there, but we'll only give 5 to the weapons because we're going to increase their ability to 40 a piece there, and I think it just makes a lot more sense, so we're going to accept that. Oh, companion abilities, yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute, I suppose. And then we get perk as well, and carrying capacity has been a wee bit of a problem. We have broke down a lot of our stuff there. Walk speed, sprint speed can increase, damage alone, I'm not going to be alone. 50% XP from companion kills. Vendor price is a massive reduction in price, but I'm going to go carrying capacity. I think that's a really important one, and we did suffer a little bit last time round. So we're going to return to the unreliable now. We could do Die Robot. We ain't gonna find the 3 volumes yet. And a companion quest. Search for the collector's domicile. Max says the journal was last processed by a book collector whose residence is just north. There's a companion quest, I suppose. Yeah, let's go and do this quest. And see what happens there. It's that Vicar's quest, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. There we go. Put a tour array. Biological overview. Interesting. These are weird. These loading screens. I'll give them that. They've definitely gone for let's give you the the science book sort of vibes. I think I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah. I don't mind the jogging and the travelling in this game, and I haven't really done the fast travelling, and I might do that when I go to my ship in a minute. But I feel that we might run into danger and might run into trouble, so why not give it a go and run into that danger and run into that trouble if it's there. I think that'll increase our XP somewhat. I would have thought so anyway.
Not gonna work. Won't work.
That pissed her off a little bit. So her special attack is left, then I'm assuming, and that's when we can order her to do her special ability. There's the community centre. We did that. Have I'm not even going in the right direction. Meant to be heading down here. Cut through these houses. So I'm not quite sure what this is. Looks like an old crashed ship. Oh, there's some enemies here. Oh, nice! Yeah, that's it, Pavati. Oh, that was quality. Nice. Smash them up. Exo helmet. Cobbled exosuit. Nice. Farty took a beating though when she went up there and did her stuff. Pick up that. Pick up that. Pick up the assault rifle. We'll break that down. Pick up the assault rifle. We'll break it down. And pick up that as well. Nice. So our assault rifle is still pretty good. We can level up our assault rifle. We haven't done that yet. I haven't really got into the modding side of things. But what we want to do is get some weapons parts. Really important stuff. Oh, we got a nice pistol. That bolter pistol's cool. Uses energy, which is again quite useful. Something in the journal. Oh, the codex. Of course, there's always something in the codex. I don't worry about it. It'll just always be flashing. It's just really annoying. Right, what we did want to do though, we can't do it here. We will look at mods when we find another workstation, but for now, we're going to come in here. I hope. What we got here? Messages. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about Earth's Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the English Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept a mandated inclusion of the Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? And then Jefferson, of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history there, and the discovery of the skip drive was not what gave Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in the weakened state, and the skip drive was simply an extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to full power. How intriguing. Let's grab these, I suppose. Weapon parts, nice. And in here, we have one of these mag picks. Oh my god, circle the whole time opens your inventory. How on earth did I go this entire game without knowing that? I thought it was crouch. I think, isn't it meant to be crouch? Yeah, crouch and sneak. Was it on modern? It shouldn't have been. It should have been on... it's definitely not working. That's a bit of a pain. Let me... What's crouch on that other way of doing it then? So, if the button layout... That's weird. I don't know why it's done that. So crouch, next weapon would be that. That's infantry now. Yeah. And that's right. That change it. That is so stupid. Why would you have that setting? There's something wrong with the legacy. Jump, aim, block, bumper, standard. Just default all controls. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to crouch because the inventory is taking up 2 buttons. I assume it's C. There, it's control on the keyboard. I don't want to start playing this whole game now with. Oh, screw it. I might actually have to. That's weird. I'm gonna have to check that out and see why that's happened. Oh, collector's letter. I got in today. Corporal ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery immediately. It's a shame. I'm really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre selling rare memorabilia, but the scripture tells us all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books mouldering into contraband locker, so I stash them all away in a cave over by the river. And that's where we gotta go then. Of course we have. It was never going to be here, was it? Nothing else to search in here, is there? Come on. No, there's an upstairs, I suppose. Oh, nice. Suppose we open it. Nice. There we go. Where do we want to go anyway? We're going this way. I don't even know. I'm so distracted now after that. Just literally doing a basic crouch. I can't do it with the controller for some reason. It's bugging out. Maybe if I unplug the controller. Oh no, let me. I just re-health myself for no reason. Unplug the controller and plug it back in. No, it's still bugging out. Oh my god, I just accidentally held myself again. I've genuinely got no health packs left. Everything else works, but for some reason, yeah, I can't do that. I need crouch. I guess like needed in everyday life. I think dangerous around here, isn't it? There's going to be something dangerous. I don't know what the binding is now for. That's why is escape for the inventory? Inventory. It makes zero sense. I don't know what the key bindings are. This is a nightmare recording. Where on earth? Right, edit key bindings. Walk forward. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Spacebar. Sprint is left. Yeah, that's all standard. Use is E. Reload is R. That's fine. Attack is, yeah, we assume that. Q is okay. They're the important buttons. So yeah, that's fine. Already been here, actually. I have to take out a few more orders here. There's going to be someone in here, of course there is. It quite handily allows you to find
Clever.
it's got 2 health packs now, that's good news. Oh, that's just a no. Oh, Pavati. How do I change the weapon? Oh, quick one. Oh, quick, why won't it? Shit. I've used all my health packs as well. Nice. Look at him, he's a badass, isn't he? Let's screenshot that bad boy. That is a big guy. And we head back this way next. We need to go. I hope Bavati's okay. I just sort of ignored her. Whoa, this thing's badass. And we also have the sword as well. I had noticed. You'll notice I've switched to controller. I just for those, I couldn't focus on because I haven't really properly learnt the key bindings yet. So until I've learnt the key bindings with the crouch button not working on this game, I might have to Google it and have a look at it after the episode. But a little bit frustrating. Oh no, Marauder has got Wilson. Oh, I hope he's alive. Interesting that you hear stories like that, though, in this game. Right, let's go and give this book back to this guy. Vicar Max.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater.
Okay.
I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Okay.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder?
I don't know whether I want to say the top one to a vicar. Should we just not say anything? I've got you.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Wow, you're rude.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You're overreacting.
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Let's
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true
want to shoot
nature
you in
of
the face,
reality
and I have
with
the
people
choice
who
to.
have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
To be fair,
Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
this guy seems like a bit of a dickhead, and absolutely is 100% a dick, but I've got a nice person on my team, and maybe I should have a dickhead on my team as well. It just makes sense. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Wicked, Vicar Max. Yeah, right. We got a vicar now. That's about as cool as it gets. Right. I assume now. Well, let's. Oh my God! The crouch is working now. Who knew that? Look at that. That's so stupid. Right. Anyway, this is so stupid. Right. Vicar Max actually has an ability to increase the hack skill when Max is in the party. That could be quite useful actually, because our hack skill isn't the highest. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates and attacking enemies. Let's go with the hack skill. I think that's quite important. I'm going to apply that to you, my friend. And go, Vicar Max. You're legendary, and he has a shotgun. Nice. This is cool. I'm happy. I've got 2 people on my team. That is a real a real step up. Right, what we do need to do though is we do need to. Where's my? Oh, there. We are going to go back to the unreliable now. We've got everyone we need. But I was tempted, just a little bit tempted, to go and see if we can speak to Adelaide. I'm assuming she's in the cannery. And I just fancy seeing if she's there and saying hello. Because Dobson's left now. And obviously people have spoken about her. So... Plus I love this elevator. No, why are you still here?
I already told you I'm leaving.
Oh, take care. Okay. I thought he was already gone. I thought he was... Maybe I was reading the wrong thing. Right, guys. I love Vicar Max. Vicar Max on my side now. Oh shit, I better not steal that actually. Right, let's go. Let's go to the unreliable. Oh, we're gonna fast travel. Let's fast travel to the unreliable. And yeah. Let's just how do we look at that, you see? Fast travel. Boom. Yes. We are fast traveling, everybody. It's come to this. Awesome. Okay, so we are at the landing site. We have made it safely. Oh, I love a fast travel.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
Yep.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Wait, you've never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I assumed you were coming. Yeah.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Cool. So, Vicar Max and Pavati, let's go. Welcome aboard the Unreliable. Yes, very much is our ship. Let's,
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, Ada, I have a power
Do
regulator.
you know how to install a power regulator?
That'll be a big fat... oh, I can just say yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Thanks. Right, let's... Oh, wicked. This is a workbench. Nice. There was a shotgun in here the whole time and some weapon parts. Nice. Oh, that's my bed. That's where we'd sleep if we were in Supernova right now. Which I may... Like, we may play the... If I... You know, obviously we'll play the game differently, I assume. We'll play it differently and do Supernova at some point. What's down here? What's this? What's that? A vocational competence respecification machine. Oh, you can respec. Would you like to spend 500 bit? No. But that's cool. That's a cool little device. I like that. What's up there? Oh, I got a kitchen! Oh man, this is cool. I got some lager and... Let's put my sword away. We don't need to get that out. I've got a fridge with some saltuna fillets. This is sick. How cool. Sorry, Vicar. No one's going to jump down here. Right, let's install the power regulator. Sick. We did it. Woo! Ada, I did it. Ada, oh, I got achievement. Yeah, Ada, I did it. I did it. Look at the power. Woo! I did it.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I did it, Ada. I've installed
All
it.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Wicked. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. And I have 2 squad mates with me, Pavati and Vicar Max. This is cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're in space. Yeah. Let's go space. Woohoo! Oh man, I'm so happy. This was a great decision. But with space.
We have received a communication
Ooh.
request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah, he's our dude. Yeah, good.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Here we go.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Oh, we can now go to Phineas's lab. Or I could put a couple of lights between me and the house. Why do I need a nav key to land on the planet? Let's just ask some basic questions so we can understand.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have a word. Right, the blank marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay, I'm gonna have a word with her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Thanks. What does it do?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last.
Oh, cool.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Oh, cool. No, but it's a good juice.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Ooh.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Cool. Thanks. Oh, that's the navigational terminal. Cool. I want to go to the captain's quarters now. I assume they're up here. Oh, that's my bed. That's so cool. There's nothing in my bin. Although I assume this is my storage bin, so I can store... Ah, look at that. See? We're getting there, aren't we? There's some mods. We will definitely be using these. It's like Silver Tongue kit. Cool. This kit, yeah. That's cool. Right, anyway. We got some like hide, which is quite heavy actually, so we will move. I don't know whether we can. Okay, we don't need to remove any of these. We've got loads of helmets, which we could probably break down actually. That's an overhauled power helmet. It's heavy though. Look, it's a level 16 armor. We have got some good mods there. These are some bypass shunts, weapon parts, armor parts, and then we've got what is classed as junk, but you can sell junk, so might be worth keeping hold of some of that at the moment.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Wow, we got some severe XP for them just picking up that shroud. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message to me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of wild steel. It's not exactly broad approved, so you don't have to go showing it around to your space buddies. I hope it'll amuse you whilst you're out adventuring. Okay. There's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. I had a few too many and we might have knocked off a desk. Sometimes just got cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the last hope next time I'm in and I might forgive you. Ooh, is that like a potential... We might be able to meet this guy. Cool. That's always a possibility. Anyway. What's up here? Oh, wow. What the fuck is that? Let's get her about the SAM unit. Cool. It's Pavati's bedroom. Pick up those. Pick a max. Nice, cool. This is going to be someone's bedroom. That's going to be someone's bedroom. That's going to be someone's bedroom. That's so cool. I like the idea that, you know, you're going to have a whole crew, and that just sort of makes me happy. Right, we need to go downstairs anyway. Let's speak to Ada first about the SAM robot thing.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh, cool. Play my favourite
Now
song.
playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
I see. Okay. Tell me a joke.
How do linear algebraists settle arguments about matrix transposes? With a duel.
That's
As you wish, Captain.
it.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Oh wow, we're level 7. Sick. Again, we just need to go and look at this terminal. Search Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget you found discarded sanitation and maintenance automated in Emerald Vales during your last job. It's not too difficult to get up and running. A few key modifications I can envision. A combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Removal of factory standard Sud Sleeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement Acid Sleeper was delayed. Progress setback estimated now will be a solid 3 months. Not like I have pressing matters to attend to, but I do. And I'm giving up hope on delivery with a part lost in transit and alternative percent. But good news, I had a fellow who knows a girl who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the Acid Sleeper. I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to the pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll be picking it up following the next pit stop to back to Emerald Vale. Ah, son of a bitch. Isn't that here? Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Damn it, here. Oh well. We'll leave it for now. I guess we can come back at any time. Oh wow, look at that view. God, that's a nice view. So we can go to any of these places. That's Phineas's lab. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. We do have some skill points, and we were going to upgrade that to 20, so we now can unlock power and sweep attacks, which is good news. What does these do? Ability to leap forward and jump. We do need to get better at defense. And we could upgrade our lockpick, so now doors and containers require a 1 mag pick to unlock are free to open. Nice. That's a good little con there. Melee power attacks. That's cool. I should have probably have read that, but we're going to ignore it. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. So we do need to go to the Groundbreaker. Let's go to the Groundbreaker. It's as simple as that.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Oh wow. You have unlocked a leap. Double click jump when moving forwards to leap forward. Okay. You have unlocked perfect blocks when you time your block perfectly. Oh, that's cool. I assume that's it. Do we?
Hey, Cap. Can we talk?
Yeah, sure, Pavai.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, let's go and head
Thanks,
over.
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I didn't want to talk to you at all, but let's go.
What? You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Captain, for letting me stick around. I mean...
That was an accident. I don't even know what happened
I
there.
could probably spend years fixing this boat.
Break time's over. Okay. Let's go to this, and now we get to choose 2 companions, and we're gonna bring both of them with us, I assume. That's cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's continue, and Pavati and Vicamax can explore the Groundbreaker with me. Wow, this is going to be fun. Let's hope it's not a super long loading screen. Fast travel seems like travelling to different areas and stuff. And here we are here. Oh wow, look at our ship. Our ship looks so cool there. Who's Jane Elson?
Just checking your ship's manifest.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
You're funny, dude. Right.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Imagine someone out with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Yeah. And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
I like you, Felix.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Oh, got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, that's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable.
Yeah, I am.
You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never got your name. I'm Jay, although it says your name in the top of the text box.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Sitting on a dock of a bear, watching my time roll away. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning Magride's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may be result in imprisonment or fine. Proof of kill. Oh, okay. Cool.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Oh, hey dude.
Identification, please.
My name's Jay. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day.
Why?
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
What?
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Why is it impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Right, I'll go and talk to him.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
No, you just impounded my ship.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
The shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Oh, fair. Yeah, okay.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, can I have my ship back? I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Oh. Can I find a job around it?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'm looking.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Cool.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Alright, Bavati.
Well, thank you, miss.
Flirt
Nice
much?
to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Cool.
All right. Be seeing you.
Okay. Well, at least we got in, I suppose. Right, so... Who's Marde?
Carry on.
Oh, okay.
Captain, I was hoping for a word.
What's up?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time. While we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That sounds like a good lead. Where do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to have such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, cool. Wicked. Right. Requires you don't. If you're caught inside, you will be shot on sight using a disguise.
This is it.
I
Security.
have
I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Alright, if we go... So if you tinker and then you've got modify. So modify is where you can install a mod. So these are already installed. And some of these are. Like these I think are the ones that the other guys are holding. But for example, if I wanted to, like, if I install a mod here, I can install either a site which range weapon, slight increases weapon accuracy, or I can a Magnazap, which changes it to shock, so it'll do more damage to a sort of a robotic enemy, which is pretty cool, I suppose. Again, to like this pistol, for instance, we can actually improve the barrel. So barrel improves the weapon's rate of fire, although it looks, and again we can change the ammo type to electricity. And then these, I assume, Century Saber, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But here, look, for example, the grip, speed grip. Grip increases attack speed. How cool is that, right? That is wicked. So we can do any of that, I assume, on a lot of these weapons. Like, for example, that's a Magnazap. So Magnazap works on a whole host of weapons. That's pretty cool.
Huh? I don't have time for this.
Look at bumhole. Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's there. That's freaking. That is sick. Look at that. Oh, nice. Well, I genuinely think this is a good place to leave the episode. We've just walked into the ship. This is looking banging, and we're going to leave it there. And I will catch you on the flippity flip in the next episode, where we will go and do some of these missions on the ship, and sort of try and find out a bit more about it, really. But thanks for tuning in. I will catch you next time for episode 5, and catch you on the flippity flip.